Black Clover Chapter 344 begins with Lucius bringing Morris back to life.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the
Now I know what you're thinking.
AVD, why is this guy still alive? Can he literally have his life force drained?
Stop asking questions!
Well, you see, it is revealed that Morris suffered a crippling injury from Lucifero manifesting within him. And it is only because of Lucius Socrates that he is still alive today, as he needed Morris for his plan. Yes, everyone. We know Lucifero literally stated, "I've drained every last drop of his life force out of him to accelerate the gate." But this is Black Clover, ladies and gentlemen. No one dies.
I'm tired of suffering.
That brings the whopping death toll for humans in that arc to 0.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out!
Now you're probably gonna ask, wait, how is it 0 if the Dark Triad died? No, they didn't. Look!
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh my god! In the end, Morris has become one of Lucius's pawns in an undying body that has even brought back his missing limbs and eyesight. Morris states how this magic is like the power of a god, as Lucius's power is way beyond the capabilities of normal recovery magic. As he is about to yap on about, you know, some anime bullshit science, he then gives Morris a little tap on the forehead, and just like that, he is now brainwashed so that he can use Morris's science and modification magic to its fullest in the new world peace. During this, we see Lucius sat on a throne with 3 cocoons behind him, each one with a member of the Dark Triad, his siblings, inside. Those of you that have the notification bell on and have been part of the community for a year, you would know that your mana made our deep prediction magic from 11 months ago come true. Editor, please play the clip. The 4 cocoons could each represent one of the 4 Socrates siblings, becoming reborn through the Tree of Cliff of Spell. But what is the basis for that? Well, in chapter 310, the 4th Socrates sibling tells Zenon that they'll destroy humanity temporarily and then give them a rebirth with undying bodies. What is interesting to see, however, is that Lucius's throne has 3 crosses on it. We know that Lucius is a false prophet who believes he has the gift of God, which Morris feeds into this chapter. We mentioned the concept of an antichrist before, which is a belief in the Abrahamic religions that Tabata is inspired from. The antichrist is a false prophet who will travel the world preaching his brand of peace and using his influence to subtly convince people to accept him not only as a prophet but ultimately as a god. Black Clover Chapter 344 highlights this once again, with Morris immediately stating he believes Lucius is like a god due to his overwhelming power. Lucius is performing many feats similar to Jesus of the real world, and Jesus warned of the Antichrist, who will have abilities similar to him to prove his false prophecies. For example, Lucius healed the blind just like Jesus. Lucius is resurrecting the dead just like Jesus. Lucius is preaching a message to create a peaceful world just like Jesus. But the difference is that Lucius falls under false pretense and intentions that are evil. And this is proven once again in chapter 344, where it is subtly showcased that his own paladins who have been brainwashed are about to call the 5-headed dragon evil. But then they switch up the message by calling it holy just to suit Lucius's ideals. In chapter 335, a very similar theme is seen in Sister Lily, where a nun, who is most likely a Catholic, has succumbed to the ideas of Lucius, after of course being affected by his soul magic. She tells them they will soon realize that Lucius is the truth, he is righteous, and he is the reason for peace. All of these paladins are essentially preaching a new religion that is disguised as a cult. In short, Lucius wants to become a Jesus-esque figure, but every Jesus needs his Judas, and that will be the Dark Triad. The story has been subtly hinting that the Dark Triad siblings can and will accept their humanity and turn good.
Wait, what's your source?
Trust me, bro.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Lucius wants to make mankind fall into desire and sin, going against God and the true idea of good-natured humans that Asta mentioned to Dante. Asta's words, along with the fact that Magna made himself Dante's equal in their battle, which ultimately killed him, will change his perspective. Dante will reawaken and for the first time think for himself, realizing that Asta was correct about the good nature of humans when he sees what his brother has become. Upon Varnica's death, she declared Noelle her rival and her first friend. Once she comes back and sees Noelle again, she will have a change of heart eventually. Lastly, Zenon. Well, he is the most obvious. He will see Asta and Yuno's relationship and be reminded of him and Alan. This will resonate with him and make him realize that it was Lucius who was the one responsible for killing Alan and sending him down the wrong path. Given his actions, the Dark Triad have clearly been taken advantage of. All of them were bullied and Lucius was the one that gaslighted it all, eventually brainwashing them all with his ideology. Dante was insecure about his ugly body magic. That's why he was so upset when Yami forced him to use it, and that is also why he did not want to use it against Magna. This obviously stems from his childhood, just like his brother Zenon, who was also bullied for his bone magic until Alan helped him out. And Varnica, well, yeah, this clip sums her up.
We could've had something special, but you one crazy ass bitch.
Lucius then calls forth Sister Lily and informs her that in a distant location, the future is starting to shake, and that is an inconvenience to them and their plans, as he has the ability to see many futures and the outcome of them. Thus, he sends Sister Lily and the other Paladins to go and deal with this future before it becomes a reality. This distant location is of course the land of the rising sun, and the shaky future is of course Asta. Asta's presence is interfering with Lucius's probabilities for the future, as Asta now offers the land of the rising sun a way to victory, because Asta is the flaw in Lucius's future. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the big bad Lucius is scared of our little boy Asta. Well, he should be. He did just become 100 times stronger learning his zetten in chapter 343. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he's the GOAT!
Asta is coming for that throne, mate, and he will not stop until he has saved all of his friends from Lucius's predatory grasp. We see in this chapter that Asta has leveled up yet again and is now fighting a new member of the Ryuzen. He is the self-proclaimed strongest at that, which means his ki has been leveling up at an astonishing rate this entire time, meaning he is about to show up at the last second to fight Sister Lily with a new power, like his name is Kurosaki Ichigo or some shit. Meanwhile, Sister Lily claims that since Lucius is unable to move at this point, she and the Paladins must make sure that nothing is in danger. The Paladins are seemingly shocked to see that the land of rising sun is so quiet, which is the result of Ryu's countermeasures, as he would have seen the enemy coming before they arrived. The fact that the Paladin's Sister Lily is seemingly none the wiser about Asta being here only further proves what we have mentioned in previous videos. She did not send him there. The real Sister Lily did. She is one of Asta's pillars and one of the many people who have inspired him to pursue his goal of Wizard King and stop others from going through what he did. Until the very end, when Asta finally fulfills his vow to save Sister Lily, this love and friendship will be what forces her to hold onto her humanity. The Paladin Sister Lily wanted Asta dead, so she would have simply used her spatial magic to send him to his death. But the fact that she is here now, seemingly a little confused, proves that her consciousness was not all there when teleporting Asta. Perhaps the real Sister Lily is originally from this country, and this is why she knew this place existed, hence the reason she sent Asta here to find safety. It could also explain how Hajj Village's speciality became the potatoes that are from the Hino country, as she could have exported them from overseas. So with no one to kill or brainwash, the three paladins arrive at the gate in the ocean as Heath destroys it, whilst the new paladin, Yurulu, uses his beast magic to awaken the five-headed dragon from the under Black Sea. And guys, even I'm getting sick of this. Just roll the clip. Said that Asta is a large and powerful duke who appears as an evil angel, rides an infernal dragon, and carries a viper in his right hand. So far, we have an evil angel, and now we just so happen to have a dragon from the underworld. As the dragon is summoned, 5 of the 7 Ryuzen appear before the paladins, ready to battle to protect their country. But 2 are missing, as Asta is still training with some new members of the Ryuzen, including the self-proclaimed strongest member. Lucius and Sister Lily do not know that Asta is still alive and is training, and the fact that they are none the wiser about what is happening means they will find out later that Asta's gonna pull up to save the other members of the Ryuzen that are trying to protect the country. This will only make Asta become even more hated, by the way, as it was already established that the locals here believe that foreigners bring trouble with them to the land of the rising sun. And well, you can't deny that they may have a point here. As soon as this foreigner arrived that the shogun had an interest in, trouble arrived at their doorstep to kill them all and unlock the 5-headed dragon that was sealed away for centuries. The same dragon that spoiled their lake and much more. However, Asta, as a foreigner, will master his zetten in his training, as he did learn its form against Ichika, but he could not execute it. He will showcase this new power against the paladins once he arrives at the last minute. Now, if you want to enjoy more peak fiction, learn more about Denji and why he has 5 girlfriends and you don't, mate, go ahead, click the video.